Welcome back to my channel, Grovers. So today I'll be showing you how to make the perfect coconut rice, from making the coconut milk to the meat stock and cooking our coconut rice to perfection. Let's get started. So to prepare the coconut milk, I always recommend fresh coconut milk, especially for coconut rice, because it makes your rice taste 10 times better, but it's still okay to use the can or store-bought. If you're using the canned coconut milk, make sure it's unsweetened. It always tastes best when you make it yourself, and it's very quick and easy to do. So to make it, break and shell the coconut. Transfer to your blender and add water. Please avoid cold water when doing it, because fat in the coconut can solidify, which can cause the coconut milk to separate. Blend until it's very creamy and strain using a fine mesh cloth or a cheesecloth. And just like that, you've just made yourself coconut milk. You can save the coconut pulp in the fridge or freezer. You can also dry in your oven at a very low temperature, which you can use for smoothie or baking. You can also make coconut milk using a juicer. This process is very fast. So if you have a juicer, make sure to use it for your coconut cream. So for my meat stock, I'll season my chicken with onion, curry powder, thyme, salt, seasoning cube, garlic. I'll give this a very good mix. I'm not going to add any water at this time. I'll just cover it and allow it to steam on low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. This steaming is going to help the spice go into the chicken so it's delicious. After about 10 minutes, I'll cover and allow to continue cooking until the chicken is cooked. When that's done, I'll separate the meat from the stock and go ahead and filter the stock so as to get rid of any bones or large garlic or ginger bits. I'll set it aside to use later to cook the rice. I'll just go ahead and place my chicken on a baking tray and air fry in the oven. Now, I'm going to prepare for my pepper mix. For the pepper mix, I'm using a blend of bell peppers, scotch bonnet peppers, and a little onion. I'll cut this into smaller pieces, pour in my blender, and give it a rough blend. For this, I'm using a blender, but if you have a food processor, it works better. It's time to prepare for our prawns. I'm using raw prawns. I'll just go ahead, shell and vein the prawns and give it a very good rinse. Pat dry with a paper towel to get rid of any excess water. And season with thyme, onion powder, garlic powder, curry powder and salt. I'll give this a very good mix and I'll set it aside to allow to marinate for about some minutes. The prep work is done. Now let's get started on cooking the rice. First, I'll fry the prawns. Prawns doesn't take too much time to cook, just about 3 to 5 minutes, flipping both sides. You can also do this using an air fryer if you have. You can as well replace the prawns with chicken breast, fry or pan fry. You can also use dried smoked fish for this. It goes well with coconut rice. After frying the prawns, set it aside, add more oil if needed. Add some minced garlic or ginger. Fry the garlic and ginger for 1 minute until it starts to smell really nice. Make sure it doesn't burn. Next, add in some onions. I always like lots of onions because it adds to the sweetness of the dish. Fry for some time before adding your pepper mix from earlier. Fry for a few minutes to get rid of the sour taste. If you're using dry fish or crayfish, now it's a good time to add it. I'll season the sauce with seasoning cube and salt. Then I'll continue to stir fry for a few more minutes until it's a bit dry for about 7 to 10 minutes. I'll know it's ready when the sauce separates from the oil. Next, I'll go in with my coconut milk. If you're using the canned coconut milk, make sure to add water since the can is always thicker than the homemade. Also go ahead and add my chicken stock. Give this a very good mix. Let it simmer while I wash the rice. For the rice, I'm using golden Sela basmati rice for this. I'll wash the rice until the water runs clear. Then transfer it to the pot. Give it a very good mix. You can as well taste and adjust the seasoning. Cover and allow this to cook on low-medium heat for about 20 to 25 minutes. Please make sure to cook for a longer time if you're not using basmati rice. If you're using local rice, while the rice is cooking, I'll check my chicken in the oven. The coconut rice is finally ready. Fluff it up to release the steam so the under doesn't continue to cook and get too soft. After mixing, you can put your prawns back in or leave it on top. For final touch, I'll garnish with chopped spring onions on top. The full recipe will be in the description box below. This coconut rice recipe is tasted and trusted, and of course, feel free to give minor adjustments to the recipe. Thanks everyone for watching, and do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to comment, and do not forget to leave a like. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate. See you next in my next recipe.